what MMA Big Show is all about. They touch
right,
fists, and let's start the fight.
Chad is a very, very well-conditioned fighter. Very well-conditioned. Biding his time, he's moving well. Joe kind of stalking him, following him. He's actually following him a little too much. Joe should be stepping to his right and cutting the cage off from him.
Chad looks a little tentative right now. He's just trying to
Chad's
feel him
actually
out.
just setting him up. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. I don't think he's too terribly tentative. He's kind of just biding his time. Chad's got quite a bit of experience. I think he's waiting for Joe to overcommit, make a mistake. Joe has a tendency in his fights to get a bit wild. And I think he may have just got poked in the eye. Joe Ammerman may have just gotten poked in the eye. Unfortunate. Easy to happen with these MMA gloves. Hopefully I think he's okay to touching him up. He should be smart and take his time. That's right. Yeah, there he goes. Don't rush back into it. If you
take your time, get your bearings back. Use his time to get your win.
5 minutes. And it looks like the doctor's giving him the okay. And he's ready to go. They're touching gloves and they're resuming.
And the first round is resumed once again. Chad very fierce with that kick right now. Still tentatively trying to pick his moves, pick his spots. Very methodical. Joe, on the other hand, wants to get down and dirty, and he definitely wants to throw those haymakers.
Chad throwing out a kind of a feeler teep kick, a front kick. Inside low leg kick by Chad Hinton.
Nice block by that kick by Joe. Joe went right in there. There seems to be no fear right now with Joe tonight.
I'll be honest with you, I'm actually a little bit surprised at this point of Chad staying back as much as he is. He's generally more aggressive. He's a very smart fighter. He waits and bides his time, looks for opportunities. But I'm surprised he's not. And he's got him on the ground.
And he's got him down.
Chad is an extremely strong fighter on the ground. He's in half mount, he's in guard.
Chad also, you have to agree with me, is an opportunist. He sees an opportunity, an opening, and he's definitely going to expose you.
Yes.
Rob, what's Chad looking for here?
I think Chad, he's pulling his hips up. He's actually trying to get past his guard, which he's just about to do. He's in half guard right now. He's actually in butterfly guard. Back into almost full guard, partial half guard, partial butterfly. Back up on their feet. I'm a little bit surprised that Chad is not throwing his hands a little bit more. I really am.
Do you think it's one of those just tire him out type of deals where he's just trying to let him expend a lot of energy and then go for him when the moment is right?
Very possible. Very, very possible.
Oh!
I'll tell you what, though. He's, not sure what's going on here. What that was,
We see a little conversation happening right now between Chad Hinton and the referee.
It's like Chad may have taken a shot below the belt.
You know, when you get hit in an area like that, that definitely hurts. But when it comes from an experienced, trained fighter, it hurts 10 times worse.
I don't think there's anybody who prepares himself to get hit there. Chad on top in half guard. He's in a position, he can pull his left leg through, and he should. Take side control.
Chad right now has got him in the mount. Shot for shot, the crowd is still on their feet with every move.
A lot of Joe Ammerman, Chad Hinton fans here tonight.
Yeah, it seems like we have a bipartisan crowd.
It's the end of the
first round. And that may be very much what's on Chad's mind. Joe is known as being a very tenacious fighter in the first round, and
well, let's just hope that Joe can keep up that intensity here into the second round.
Again on the ground, and Chad Hinton on top. In half guard, back now in full guard. Open full guard. Not exactly sure why Chad is not attempting to pass guard here. He's in a position, and Joe's legs are, there he goes. He's got one over, jerk it, pull it through there. He's got almost another. All right, oh. He's being... Nice move, and Joe Ammerman has almost had to let it go. Had an arm bar. Nice transition. Chad on top, but Joe doing a good job defending on the bottom. He's in a bit of a half butterfly, half open guard here, and pulling his head down. Keeping control, keeping Chad from being very active on top.
The theory of Chad Hinton right now, it looks like he's just trying to lull him to sleep. He's trying to wear him down. He's trying to get Joe to expend a lot of energy, and it seems like he's just like that anaconda. The more he moves, the more he sinks in a little bit tighter. He's very methodical with his style so far this fight.
Chad Hinton still on top, having a hard time passing guard, making anything really happen. I'm not sure why Chad is not punching at this point with the control that he has on top. He's got an arm right there for a Kimura or a key lock. Chad back in Joe's guard. You could almost see the ref standing them up, and yeah, I think they're going to do that. Good call by the ref.
Chad going right back to where they were before the referee stood them back up. He got a commanding dominant position over Chad right now.
Chad needs to try to make something happen here. Score some points, if anything. Rain some punches. Keep from getting stood back up.
If you were Joe right now, what would you be trying to do?
I would be trying to get my hips out from underneath him, push off, look for a submission, look to get back to my feet. Because honestly, he seemed to be more comfortable on his feet than Chad was.
He's spending a lot of time on his back so far in this second round.
He spent a lot of time on his back, and what he needs to do is kind of make some separation there and put the base of his foot, the bottoms of his feet on his hips, push off, and work to get his hips out from underneath him. And Chad should be raining that stuff down right there. If he's on top, he should be taking advantage of this. That's why he got stood up last time.
Chad's landing some great body shots right now on Joe. He's got one arm pinned back. Chad right now trying to sink in that rear choke.
For the first time on the ground, Joe Ammerman on top of Chad Hinton. Let's see what happens if there's anything different now. This is the first time in the fight Joe has been on top. Chad's got overhooks from the bottom. He's got him in butterfly guard. Nice escape. Can he get back up? Yes, nice. Very nice escape from Chad Hinton. Went from his butterfly guard. Got him off of him, pitched him over. Again, Joe Ammerman on top.
It's pretty apparent that Chad would like for this fight to be on the ground. Is that fair to say, Rob?
Yeah, it looks that way, absolutely. Again on top, and he now has a full mount. What will he do with this? So far, Chad has not been able to do too much on the top. He needs to create some space right now. And he's back into a half guard.
You still got to feel right now that Chad Hinton is ahead on points at this fight?
Very, very close, honestly. I'm not sure. It's a very, very close fight. Neither one has been terribly dominant over the other. They've both had their give and take and
their moments of flurry.
Ebb and flow in this fight, so it's hard to say. These guys definitely need work on their finishing, there's no doubt.
As you see there, Chad Hinton getting some good forearm shots at the side of the head of Joe.
Chad seems to be comfortable staying in position, and again, I think the ref is going to step him up, and it's nice. Good by the ref. These guys are making this a little bit boring on the ground. Neither one of them are really working to finish.
With this being the final round and being such a close fight, one of these guys is going to definitely have to step up and make a decisive move right here, because neither one of them, like you said before, really are looking to end this thing. Chad Hinton still has the dominant over Joe here as we are getting close to the end of the third round. Much like the second round ended, Joe spent a lot of time in this third round on his back.
And seemingly unable to really do much with it from his back. Not trying to work his angles, not trying to work getting his hips out. Seems to be comfortable just trying to hold on and keep Chad from doing much. And at the same time, Chad is not doing a lot to create some space and give himself posture up and give himself some punching room. Like right there. He should be doing that the entire time when he's on top.
Not much time left in this third and final round to end with a decisive end.
Someone who needs to pick it up. And I'd say the guy who has the advantage right now most to pick it up would be Chad. He needs to be laying it on hard and fast. As we say in the boxing game, punches in bunches.
It's the end of the third round.